Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode one of Downloadable Brain, where I take my thoughts on life, current events, entertainment, and pop culture and convey my words to a plan of action in the form of loving the sound of my own voice. Because you know who loves the sound of my voice and hearing my thoughts or ideas even more than myself? Other people. Usually people I have never even met, but it's not specifically subjected to former friends, colleagues, or weirdo family members who lurk in the shadows. When a lot of people hate on you because of being jealous, envious, resentful of your potential, and they do everything they can do to intentionally undermine your success through gaslighting, controlling, and manipulative tactics. It's like, okay, well, who am I to not fold and become less than what you perceive me to be, which is somebody who has potential and you don't like it. Works for me because even though everybody has potential and the ability to tap into their own unique abilities, they choose to become like these carbon copies or energy vampires, doing everything in their power to suck the life force out of you. It's like, nah, I think I'm good living my life on my own terms, and if you try to undermine my success, I will be sure to pack a powerful punch with my actions and my words. It's the guillotine, baby, full force. Let's get into it. So let's dive into that creative process as I strategically put a plan of action towards those who watch or listen to me as this sort of love-hate relationship. If you hate my success but love to undermine my potential, you're going to be big mad when I start leveling up with my own creative abilities. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, they're big mad, big mad. They are big mad, ladies and gentlemen, because I am the man with the plan. Who wants to stand the man with the plan? You? You? How many phones did I have over the last 5 years, everybody? If you can answer that question about me, you're probably way too nosy, probably too involved in somebody's personal life, and you need to either get a life of your own or learn a karmic lesson that what goes around comes around. It's not Count Dracula's invasion of the privacy snatchers. This is real life, and I don't play games with my life. But while I have you, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of ladies and gentlemen, tread carefully on what you identify as these days. We're living in quite strange times, but if I could give myself a gender role, I currently identify as Qatar. That's right, everybody. I identify as Qatar. My pronoun's name is Fiddle, and I'm here to play on your emotional heartstrings, as well as invoke chemical reactions inside your brain to whatever I say and whatever I do. Tread carefully now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm like a wild boar looking to explore. I dive deeper into my desires, my unique talents, my creativity, and today I choose to manifest, baby. The gloves are off and I'm all in. Let's get involved. So I hope you enjoyed that little introduction. I want to talk about pop culture. Isn't it fascinating that whenever I turn on the television, I'm constantly told who to like, how to think, what to validate, who to worship. I'm not really allowed to make those decisions for myself. You have these sort of corporate stooges who either read off of teleprompters or go as far as to hire writers to repeat the written jokes for them, and they take the credit for the writer's ideas. Works for me, but if those guys are getting paid for their unique abilities, what in the name of Christ Almighty am I doing wrong, Lucifer, damn it? I will say that again to repeat myself. What in the name of Christ Almighty am I doing wrong, Lucifer, damn it? Because I have so many different ideas, thoughts on pop culture, jokes for days, creative manifestations to last a lifetime. Yet somehow, the stooges feel the need to strong-arm me and keep me hidden. They love my energy but hate my potential, and they are obsessed with doing everything they can to keep me in a state of confusion, self-doubt, and feeling a sense of inferiority to them. When in reality, if they were anything great at all, they wouldn't have time to strong arm or undermine anybody. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone, but I mean if you really feel the need to strong arm a person and prop yourself up to make yourself look good and make somebody else feel like they're less. It sounds like you have daddy issues, as well as a massive ego and true inferiority complex. When somebody truly feels inferior, they will intentionally try to strong-arm you. But when you come into your own ideas and manifest your own thoughts into success, I guess it proves them to be right. They must be inferior to you. Otherwise, they wouldn't play on your time and energy, right? That's how I choose to see it. Anyways, the clown show is always available to those who choose to attend the circus. I'm not really there to attend the circus, but when I turn on the idiot box or whatever, it's just always kind of there. It reminds me of everything that I am not, inspiring me to aspire to never become what I see on that television screen. Works for me. It teaches me a lesson to be your own person and not be envious or jealous of people for having other gifts. Not all of us can be a successful news anchor or a television show host or a writer or director or a successful musician. Or maybe, just maybe, we can. Maybe they sell us the illusion that we cannot in order to keep us down and out and to not embrace growth for all of us, but to single it down to a specific hand-picked selection. Either way, I don't care. I'm feeling the long hair, don't care vibes today. Let's go all in with this show and give it straight to the jugular, baby, as we go all in. Being a musician, or any person at all on social media, is tough these days. You never really know who's watching you, what they have to say about you behind the scenes, or if they are intentionally trying to sabotage your success by creating narratives and going as far as to tell lies about you to other people. When somebody becomes very bitter or jealous of your abilities, they will assemble an entire group to come up against you because it drives them crazy that they are not you, but they also want to become you, but they can't. So now they feel stupid for trying to be you and failing to be you, but even dumber for telling lies on your name and realizing the people that tell those lies, the people you're telling those lies to don't even believe you anymore. It does go harder, though, when the people who do not believe the lies still go all in on the attacks, maybe just because they think it's some sort of a joke, but they have the integrity of a mule, or they are incapable of doing things for themselves, so they hop on trends rather than create them. They hop on bandwagons rather than make their own judgments. That's the true difference between a follower and a leader. A leader teaches people how to manifest success, and a follower listens to a person tell them how to become successful. Would you do it all on your own, and they are still refusing to give you your props? Kinda says they cannot stand the fact that you've already made it, but they won't allow themselves to support you based on being bitter and envious. Works for me. Thank you for the success, and tell your friends we got a new podcast. I hope you guys and gals and guitars enjoyed episode 1 of Downloadable Brain, where we understand our brains are currency and the most valuable asset to the world. Peace, love, and light for those who like that, and hellfire for the rest. Stay blessed.